All right, a little venue mix up here, but we're out in our garage while I'm waiting to finish our backyard, but it's so nice out that I don't want to do this recording in my office space. So I'm out here, I'm pivoting into the driveway, and it's gonna be great. And it's good to get our bare feet on the ground every once in a while, for me all the time. But I've got a set of 5-pound weights, 10-pound weights, and 15-pound weights today. This is a little Tabata class like what I teach at the Woodlands Yoga Studios on Tuesdays. I do 8 circuits, so 8 pairs of exercises, 3 lower body, 3 upper body, and then 2 core specific movements. They're 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We do 4 rounds of each circuit, and so it's basically 4 minutes of work for each, times by 8. It's a 32-minute workout with 1 minute rest between circuits. So I think that's 32 plus 7, 39, call it 39. We usually have a mobility warm-up and then a cool down as well to make it a full hour class, but I'm gonna jump straight into the Tabata today. You can catch one of my mobility videos for what I do before class, and then a cool down as well. But these are just little tastes, little teasers as I'm building out my program right now that will eventually be in a paid app. So I'm gonna keep the music out of this, which is gonna be really, really hard for me, but YouTube has super strict copyright rules, so I can't play the music I want, not in this format anyway. So I'll end up putting some music over this later, but for this specific purpose, it's gonna be musicless, which is gonna drive me absolutely insane. Maybe I'll put some headphones in now that I think about it, so at least I have something to gig out to. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pause this right here and come back with headphones. All right, I got my headphones. I got music playing. I will put my Spotify playlist in this, in the description for you guys, but I'm basically listening to Dancing in the Moonlight by Top Loader version to start this off. I have a nice little Tabata timer that I also use. I'll link that as well. I love setting that up for my 2010s. So I'm gonna get that started. Our first movement is gonna be in and out toe squats. So we're gonna have our toes facing inward, just slightly wider than hips. We come up about halfway, turn the toes out, squat back down. So we're just gonna go narrow to out. That's movement 1 in circuit 1. And then our second is a star jack pop squat. So we're gonna come in nice and tight, elbows to knees, and then pop out, hit it hard, and then tuck back in. So it's like a little shooting, bursting star. So those are our first 2 moves. I'll always explain during the minute rest what we're doing. We're gonna keep it moving, keep it grooving. And I got my Dance in the Moonlight playing. So let's get started. That Tabata timer is gonna go. We're gonna start with those in and out toe squats, no weights, body weight first. And we're gonna go in 3, in 2, feet just slightly wider than hips, and 1. So we're squatting down, pointing those toes out, squatting back down. So just halfway up, halfway down. This is actually gonna be kind of fun because I'm on a driveway with a little bit of an incline. So I'm getting a little different action on my muscles. It's gonna be nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. You get 10 seconds rest to shake it out, and then we do those star jack pop squats. So we're gonna start nice and tight with an inhale, exhale, bust it out. 3, 2, 1. Come down nice and tight. Hit it tight. I gotta catch my balance on this driveway. Pop it out, drop it in. Down, hit it strong. 10 seconds. We're trying to get our cardio up just a little bit to start. Lock it in, breathe tight, pull the belly button to spine, stay strong. 3, 2, 1, and we rest. That's Q1. We're gonna do that 3 more times. So get ready for those in and out toe squats again. Feet just slightly wider than hips, drop in. 2, 1, we're down, we're up halfway, and we're out. That's it. Nice and easy, and this weather feels so good. This is exactly why I came outside. Woo. Well, most every night. Ooh, 6 seconds. Stay right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. You rest. Star, jack, pop squats coming up. 4, 3, 2. Get nice and tight. 1. Elbows to knees. Jump out high. Stay on those toes. Heels are lifted. Hit strong. Engage the core as you go out. Lock in, feel those calves squeeze, quad squeeze, everything tightens up, even your triceps are squeezing as we reach. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Guess what? Second half. Also, guess what? Guess who's not hydrated? 3, 2, I feel it, 1. Let's go, narrow and out. Oop. Start with those feet just slightly wider than hips, halfway up, halfway down. Sit nice and low, get that butt down. Make sure when we point those toes out, the knees follow towards that second or third toe crevice. 4, everybody's 2, and 1, pause. Shake it out. Star Jack pop squats, let's go. In 5 seconds, get low, 3, 2, 1, tight, and lock it in. Back down. Ooh, we got a song change. I forget what's next on this playlist. Hit strong. My head's going out of the video frame. I gotta get tighter. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I hope the song's a hitter. All right, in class we always say last set, or I say last set, everybody else best set. So last set, best set. 3, 2, 1, go. In, out. Point them forward, parallel. Point them slightly out, 10 and 2. Maybe it's more like an 11 and 1. Whatever works, totally fine. Just keep your butt down, belly button to spine, so our back is supported by our core. 4, 3, glutes and quadriceps higher. 2, 1. Ooh. You got 1 more star jack pop squat, whatever the words are. 3, 2, make them look nice. 1, down, lock it in, pop it out, make it nice. Hit that star, drop in low, put your butt lower. I know you can get lower. Your toilets are lower than that. That's what I say in class all the time. They're used to hearing me. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. This is your first siesta. We get a 1-minute break. Listen to me breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe out. We got X jumps coming up on deck and a wide squat pulse. No weights for the X jumps. Option to add the weights for that wide squat pulse. So those X jumps are gonna look like this. You have 45 seconds still. We jump out, we tap, hand to opposite foot, tap in, go to the other side. We try to keep that tempo up. And when we squat down, we're keeping that back supported by the core, right? So I'm not over duck butting, tuck that tailbone slightly, drop in. So that's our first move, and then we're gonna take our legs out nice and wide. Again, option for a goblet here with a heavy weight or 2 weights down by your side, depending what you've got at home. But we're gonna sit nice and deep. Try to get those thighs parallel to the ground, drive up through the heels, lift up your toes. We're gonna go in 10 seconds, starting with those X jumps. 4 quarters, you know the drill. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog. In case you're wondering what I'm listening to. 2 and 1, X jumps. We cross together, get your butt low. Keep the back straight. Don't just drop the shoulder to reach the toe. I'd rather you not reach your toe and keep your core tight than over drop it, over twist and lose everything. 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. The good news is in this little circuit, you get a little cardio push, then we stay nice in that wide squat pulse. Get a weight, feet wide, let's go. Get low, come up halfway, get low. Pick up those toes, put the weight into the heels, knees point towards that middle toe crevice, so we stay nice and tight. If you do have weight, make sure that you're not rounding your shoulders forward. You want to keep the upper back straight. I'll turn sideways on the next set. 2, 1, rest. I am free. X jumps, Q2. I'm gonna turn sideways for these, even though we're on a slant. We're gonna make it work. Ready? Drop down, touch the opposite toe. Nice, quick exhales. Everything we do is with breath. If you do my Pilates classes, you know I'm strict on my ABCs. That applies here too. Abs are always first, core is tight, and then I breathe. 2 and 1, and from there you see the control that you have. All right, 3rd quarter. Nope. Yeah, nope. 2nd quarter wide pulse. Get wide. Oh, I said I'd turn sideways. We're sideways. Sit low. Knees point out wide, little pulse. Toes come up. This is where we catch our breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Nice pulse, pushing those knees outward. Feel those outer glutes, inner thighs lighting up to support one another. 2, 1, pause. Now it's the second half. Let's go. X jumps. Should I just turn the other way now? See it from all sides. 2. I gotta even myself out. 1. I'm on this hill, you know? Hey, hey, hey. That's what's on the, what's that song called? Hey, hey, hey. I can't sing choruses ahead of a song once I'm in it. Can't breathe. 2, 1. I also suck at lyrics. Blurred Lines. That's the song. All right, 4, 3, wide squat, 2, 1. Stay focused. Sit down. Point those knees and thighs out to that second or third toe. Belly button to spine. Stay nice and strong. Belly button supports. Belly button. Your belly, your core supports your low back. Little pulse. Toes up. Weight in those heels. 3, 2, 1. Now guess what? Last set. Best set. Yeah. 3, 2. That's right. 1. Let's go. X jumps. Always second guess myself. And usually when we're live, at least one other person knows where we're at and can correct me when I mess it all up. But we're here. I'm gonna keep myself accountable, and maybe I'll actually look down at my timer for sets and cycles, because that would help. 2 and 1. Ah. Wide squat pulse. You the hottest in this place. All right, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Stay down. Sit down. Stay right there. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel those inner thighs, those outer glutes slide up. Drive through the heels. Lift up the toes. Core strong. Shoulders over hips as much as we can. It's okay if we start to hinge forward. Just make sure it's not rounding forward. 2 and 1. Good news. 25% done. We're going into third circuit. Our last for leg focus. We have a curtsy lunge on the right. It's nap time, by the way. Curtsy lunge on the right and then a curtsy lunge on the left. Our first 2 rounds. Let me get a sip of water. Our first 2, the first half, we're gonna do keeping the legs grounded. So again, you can have weights here by your side. They can be front racked up on your shoulders, whatever feels good. I like getting them out of my way. Right leg's in across. Let me step back. It goes back and then it goes to your left. So we're nice and behind. When I drop down, my knees right behind my ankle, about 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches. We're gonna keep that right foot grounded, and we're just going up and down to start. Then we do the left leg. We're gonna do the right, we're gonna do the left. When we get to that second half, we're gonna start stepping and tapping forward, maybe not even touching, starting to add that stability in. You got 5 seconds. Left foot rooted, right foot crosses back, lock in, and go down. Tap, squeeze at the top, come down, squeeze that right quad, squeeze that right glute, drive up out of that left heel. That left knee stays out of micro bend. Mine's gonna stay a little more than a micro bend because I'm on a hill. 2 and 1. Right foot comes forward, left foot's going back. Step back, then across. Put the effort into that outer right glute, weights up or down by your sides. 2 and 1. We drop down, knee tries to tap, squeeze, press out of that right heel, get all the way up on that back left leg. Make sure we straighten it out, squeeze the quad, squeeze the calf. But all that effort's out here in that outer right glute. 4, shoulders stay over hips. 2, 1. We go back, left leg's in front, right leg's crossing. Back and then across. Weights up or by your side. 3, 2, Q2. Let's go. Drop down, exhale to come up. Inhale to come down. Belly buttons pulling back to my spine and then up into my ribs. So my core is nice and braced and engaged, and I can still breathe. Exhale to go up, inhale to go down. Try to tap that knee, squeeze the quad at the top. 3, 2, weight in that left heel. 1, switch sides. It's 10 seconds. Tabata's no joke. When people say they don't have time, I'm like, turn on a 4-minute Tabata and do 2 exercises. 2, 1. Tell me you don't have time for 4 minutes. Most of us stand in front of a microwave for longer or scroll for longer. So even if you just picked 2 exercises and knocked them out, you'd be better off than doing nothing. So just saying. 4, 3, drive out that right heel. 2 and 1. Take that little pause. We're going into the second half. It's only 10 seconds still. Left foot forward, but now we're gonna add the stability if we can. 2, so step back first, drop down now. We tap or barely tap, go back down. Exhale, still get us up. Inhales take us down, but now we're working on that stability with that left ankle to get us all the way to the top, and then drop us in, safe with control. 4, 3, shoulders stay over hips. 2, 1, take your pause. Right foot goes in front. Left leg goes back and across. We're gonna step them together. 4, 3, weights up. 2, 1. If they start getting too heavy, or we start losing our form, get your ego out of the way, set your weights down, and focus on the form first, your abs, your breath, control the movement, add weight over time. You could do this over and over again, keep notes of your weight, and slowly increase. 2 and 1. Ooh, baby. One more set, right and left, and we're gonna leave the legs alone. All right, left foot forward, right foot goes back and across. Drop in, inhale down, exhale tap. Just 20 seconds left on this left leg. What can you do? How much better can those reps be? I need to scooch back, my head's getting cut off. Down and back. I love all the greenery though, being outside in these videos. It's so nice. 3, 2, 1, take your pause. For fun, I have 15s in each hand, by the way. So if you're curious what I'm using, that's what I'm using. 3, 2, 1. Felt like I had a little bit of a resting bee face right there, but that was okay. We go down on an inhale, we come up on an exhale. Belly button to spine, shoulders over hips. So I'm not hinging forward, I'm going down like I'm on an elevator, not an escalator. Down, exhale, back up. 2 and 1. Good news. Siesta. Nap time, nap time, nap time, nap time. I don't love that song for that, but that's okay. At least it wasn't for the jumps. So, you have 1 minute nap. I have 1 minute of water. Look at me looking for that. All right, tricep kickbacks, and then a little reverse grip. Kickback, straight arm pulse. So you're gonna grab something medium for the kickbacks most likely, and then something lighter for that pulse. It will add up. You could always start with your mediums for whatever quarters you can make it through, and then ditch them and go to something lighter over time. We have 30 seconds before we start. You're gonna end up hinge. I'm not gonna pick up my weights yet. You're gonna hinge. So you push your butt back, keep your knees over your ankles, belly button to spine. Don't overarch your back, right? We wanna not put the effort into our back. You're gonna hug your elbows up by your side, and we're gonna kick back from there. If at any point you need to alternate, just alternate. We got 10 seconds, so decide what weight you wanna use for this. I'm gonna turn one way, then the other way, and then the other way, and the other way, because I'm on a slant. So just know that's where I'm headed. Hinge, tuck tailbone, belly button to spine, hug those elbows in. Now start kicking. Squeeze at the top. That's the most important part. Find that micro pause. Really feel your triceps. Woo, squeeze and engage at the top. Shoulders are where the weights are coming back up to. 3, I said that funny. 2, 1, take a pause. Maybe switch your weights to something lighter for your tricep tremble. That's about to happen. Wrists face back, palms face back, hinge. Get those arms up, and now pulse. I like to keep my hands open. Don't ask me why. Squeeze the triceps. Belly button to spine, tuck tailbone. If you're starting to feel this in the low back, don't hinge quite as much. Rise up, maybe your arms don't go quite as high. That's okay. We want to keep the effort in the triceps out of the back. 3, 2, 1. I said tricep tremble, right? Pick up the weights. Kickbacks. Ooh, turn this way. Hinge, even it out. Row, now kick. And again, depending on your weights, you could always start alternating. You don't have to keep both arms going, right? So if we need to alternate one arm then the other, do that. Exhale every time those weights go back. Nice big. Keep your chin off your chest. 3, 2, 1. Oh, dumbbells, we rolling. I told you I'm on an incline. Grab those weights. Palms face behind you. Hinge. Ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hang out right here. Some of the worst tricep burns I've ever got are in a little bar class. Woo, 2, 1. Doesn't take much weight, does it? All right, I'm gonna turn back that way. It's the third quarter. You're on kickbacks. If you need to go down a weight, you go down a weight. If you need to alternate, you alternate, but you don't get to stop moving. No matter what, something, look at that single arm. Something's moving. Something's moving the whole time. You're looking at the ground. You're exhaling as you kick back. You're staying focused. Elbows are staying high. Arms aren't blowing through that stop sign at the top. Hit it. 3, 2, I gotta get the left side. 1. Rest, she says. Rest, she says. Grab those weights. Get ready to turn them around. 3, 2, 1. We pulse. We pulse. Again, rise up. If you're starting to feel this in the back, you could stand almost erect, but keep a little athletic stance, meaning a little bend in the knees, feet hip width distance apart, right? Core is nice and tight. Neck is in line with the spine. So wherever your back goes, your neck goes. 3, 2, 1. Last set. Best set. Q4. Tricep trembles almost over. Grab your weights. 2 and 1. You hinge, you kick. You always move. You don't get to stop. It's 20 seconds. I don't care what your brain's starting to tell you right now. You can always do a few more reps. I do not care. Not at all. Stop being a big baby. 5, 4, 3, breathe, 2, 1. Doubled up on that last one. That felt good. All right, grab those babies. Rehab. I got Amy Winehouse on here. 3, 2, we pull. Up, up, up. Athletic stance in those legs. Shoulders back and down. Don't let them creep up. Keep them down. No thriller dancing. 10 seconds. Oh my God, if you don't feel your triceps today, you crazy. 3, 2, 1. You're not crazy. It means you have to actually pick up a heavier weight. That's what I'm gonna say. If you don't feel them by the end of those 20 seconds, grab something heavier. That's your little learning lesson when we come back. But we get a minute rest. Get off my soapbox. I should have brought more water. I didn't fill this up. All right, we have biceps next. So work the tris, go to the bis. We are gonna do a little hammer to front bicep curl. So a little supinated bicep curl. Palms are gonna face in at the bottom. They curl up to the shoulders at the top. That's all we're doing. Then we're gonna hang out at 90 degrees and we're just gonna pulse. That's all we're gonna do. You got 30 seconds to decide what weight you want. Start with something that you're a little afraid of. Something that makes you go, oh, I don't know. And then you can always drop weights when you need. You have 20 seconds of movement. You're gonna give it your all. You're always gonna move, even if that means you have to start alternating. Once you pulse, you gotta hold it though. You gotta stay in there. You can't wuss out on me. You got 10 seconds. Decide what you want, and we're gonna go. 6 seconds. Pick your weights up. Wrist face in, athletic stance. A little bend in those knees. Core's tight like you're gonna get punched. Turn those weights up towards the shoulders. Drop them down by your side. Hammer. Supinate. Supination. No breathing. I think I'm saying that right. Something in my head has me thinking I'm saying the wrong word. Sometimes that happens. You just blank a little bit. But we're just squeezing. 2, 1. I recommend always setting them down, even though right now you might feel okay. Turn the thumbs back. That's your little bicep release. Depressed. We're gonna pulse. 3, 2, 90 degrees. A little above belly button. A little below belly button. Little exhales the whole time. I like to stress walk when I do stuff like this. So if you need to walk, just walk. I don't care. As long as you keep those shoulders back and down and you keep your core tight, I don't give a crap. 2 and 1. Set it down. Flip your thumbs back. Let it go. We go again. Curl. 3, 2, 1. I wonder how weird this is without music for you guys. Say, tell me. That's not the words. 10 seconds. You have to keep moving. You have to keep moving. That's the only rule. 6 seconds. It's only 20 seconds. So you're not allowed to stop. 3, just my pride. 2, 1. Rest. Flip your fingers back. By fingers, I mean thumbs. And we pulse again in 3, in 2, and 1. We pulse. No, no, no. This is the second circuit for upper body. We've got one more. We're gonna do like a little chest back situation. And then we're gonna go into 2 little core
circuits. It's gonna be really nice. Your biceps should be talking right now. You should feel like you're gonna have bicep muscles tomorrow. 2, 1. Woo! Turn the thumbs back. Q3, right? Right. Q3, second half, let's go. Curl. Don't miss a second. Up and down. I just did a straight hammer curl. You gotta twist them. Twist them. Bring them down. Met this girl just last month, something like that. Try to keep the elbow side close by your side. Don't let momentum get involved. Again, little micro bend in those knees. Belly button to spine. Stress walk if you need. 2, 1, down. Oh, they're adding up. Sneaky little bicep burner. 4, 3, can you pulse? 2, yes you can. 1. You just got to say you're doing it before you even think you're not doing it. You don't get a break, right? No break. No break. You're fine. There's 10 seconds between. It's really for a transition. It's not much of a break, but it's your goal to keep breathing the whole time. Little exhales. 3, 2, if you're not breathing, it's your fault. 1, set it down. Last set, best set. Yeah, no music on YouTube's wild. 3, 2, and I don't want to have to deal with like buying the songs on iTunes, transferring them in, putting all the copyright rules, whatever it is that somebody does. I'm going to my own app anyways, guys. These are just the teasers that you get for free on here. So enjoy them for what they are. Turn on your own music. Put me maybe in your headphones. 2, or vice versa. 1, set it down. Do what you gotta do. Flip your thumbs back. Is what it is, but YouTube's not gonna be my game. That's just for lifestyle stuff. 2, 1, we pulse. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. Pulse. Pulse. My elbows are staying under my shoulders. My shoulders are back and down. My core is tight. And I'm hanging out. And hopefully it looks all right and not too shadowy. You got 5 seconds. Oh my God. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down. Flip them back. I do love doing triceps and biceps though. Shoulders, upper body just in general. You see the results faster. Such little muscle groups. It's so nice. You do little burners like this every day, you'll have summer arms, promise you. All right, last upper body set. We're gonna do a little standing chest fly situation with the tempo and a rear delt. It's basically the exact same movement for one you're standing upright, for the other you're hinged over. I would get something light for these. I'm already thinking I may regret 5s, but we're gonna do it because we're strong and that's all we've got. So you're gonna end up bringing your arms up, a micro bend in. We're gonna count 3, 2, keep the arms lightly bent. Let me see if you can see that like that. Squeeze the chest muscles together, snap it back to 1. So we're gonna go 3, 2, hug the tree. 1, try to squeeze those armpit muscles, those pec muscles, booby muscles. And then we're gonna hinge and the same thing's gonna happen. Again, core supporting back, so I'm not dumping into my back. Shoulders are back and down, but we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the pencil between your shoulder blades back here. Return to 1. We're gonna start. Grab those weights, pick them up, bring them out, slow. 3, 2, bend in those arms. 1, bring it out. 3, 2, 1, bring it out. Mind in the muscles. Your chest is working. We're squeezing tight. We're flinging those doors open. Slow, steady, closing it all the way up. Fling it out. 3, we rest. All right, we're gonna go to that rear delt fly. You're gonna hinge over. My neighbor's home. Not awkward at all. This is the first time I've ever videoed out here. Hinge over, and we go 3, 2, 1, squeeze, drop it down. 3, 2, 1, squeeze, drop it down. Belly to spine, shoulder blades back and down, squeeze, bring it back down. Imagine there's a blueberry running down your spine, and you gotta catch it right there and squeeze it. 3, 2, waiting for that neighbor. 1, stand back up, Q2. So we have our little chest fly here. We're just erect. That's the only difference. You're gonna bring them out first. 2, 1, bring them out. We slowly hug that tree. 2, 1, open the door. Micro bend in those elbows. Squeeze the muscles of your chest, bring it back out. Pretend there's a resistance band tied to both your hands and you're trying to force them closed and somebody snaps them back. That's what we're going for. 4, 3, open. 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna hinge over. I'm gonna turn around again and we're slow fly. So we're hinged over, belly button to spine, tuck the tailbone. 2, 1, nice neutral spine. Shoulders are back and down, slow. Bring it up, drop them down. Slow, bring them up, chin off your chest, squeeze at the top, drop it down. So your chin's off your chest, shoulders are down, squeeze the upper back together. down again. 5 seconds. I sped that one up too much, go slower. 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Second half. If you can't tell, I feel awkward. All right, 3, 2, 1. We have to not care. We don't care. We don't care. Squeeze and close. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna squeeze and close. Ain't that some shit? CeeLo Green's on now. Squeeze, open. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the muscles of the front body. Pull it back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2 and 1. We're gonna flip it over. Rear delt fly again. Okay, they went inside. We're safe again. Trying to please ya. 3, 2, rear delt fly. Go. 3, 2, squeeze. Drop it down. 3, 2, squeeze. Drop it down. You should be making some blueberry juice down your back as that blueberry gets caught. Bring it back down. I don't know why that's my analogy, guys, but that's all I can ever think about when I squeeze my shoulders together, my back muscles. 2 and 1. That's it. We're gonna turn. We're not gonna turn. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna do a chest fly because it's the last set, best set. And then we're on the ground. 3, 2. Bring your elbows up. Slowly squeeze, 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 squeeze. Open it fast. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Open it fast. Imagine you're lying flat on your back on a bench and you're flying, chest flying. So proud, we're just upright. Ooh, 3, 2, 1. Ditch them. Don't ditch them. You got one more. We gotta hinge over. Una mas. Ready? Hinge, gaze down. Let's go. 3, 2, micro bend in the elbows. 1, pull it back down. 3, 2, squeeze. Pull it back down. We'll do a little shuffle down. 3, 2, squeeze. Bring it down. You got 7 seconds. Your back shouldn't be hurting. Just a reminder, if it is, we gotta think about form, lighter than the weight. 2, and rest. All right, good news, bad news. Lower and upper body focus is done. We're going to core. Bad news, the core is planks / bears coming up. So I'm gonna actually ditch these. I am gonna be on a hill. You don't need weights for any of this coming up. We're gonna be in a plank and we're gonna do shoulder taps. Everybody knows what shoulder taps are, but I'll show you in a second because we got 45 seconds. We're gonna do shoulder taps in a nice little plank. And then we're gonna do alternating little down dog plank toe taps. That one should feel nicer than the shoulder taps. It gives us a little rest, but you are doing nearly 4 minutes of plank straight. So I do wanna make sure that when you're in a plank, your hands are slightly turned out. Your index fingers should go straight ahead. So that little L shape of your hand should just slightly turn out, right? You're pushing the ground away. Feel your shoulder blades pull apart. Keep your feet wider for a stronger base in the plank. We don't want to secure the hips around. We want to stay nice and locked in for those taps. I'm going to stay facing this way for the first set because I am on an incline. 3, 2, lock in. 1, feet are a little wide. I'm not shaking my hips. I'm really intentionally putting my hand down and shifting my weight into that hand, into that quad on that leg, so that I can move over and tap my shoulder without you hardly noticing any movement from my shoulders down. 2 and 1. Take a break. I recommend getting off your hands because you're on them for so long. So we're gonna do a plank to a down dog and you touch the opposite toe. So we're in a plank as an inhale, we exhale, tap that opposite toe, come back to a nice strong plank. Don't rush it. There's nothing fast about this. This is getting your core back into a nice active plank, shifting back into that down dog. Nice and strong. 6 seconds. Ooh, headphones are coming out. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go back to those shoulder taps. I'm gonna take these out. They dying. I went on a 6-mile walk today. It was great. 3, 2, shoulder taps. 1, I'm gonna turn tight sideways so you can see me a little better now. Here, I'm holding tight. Oh, that's fun on an incline. If you want to do something a little different in an incline, 8 seconds. Nice, steady, slow. Locking in my hands, pressing the earth away, keeping my shoulder blades pulled apart, and rest. Ooh, alternate those toe taps. Let's stay focused. Tilt this way. 2, 1, you're in a plank. We exhale, tap back to that opposite leg. Come back to that strong plank first. Reach and tap. Really lift from your core, not just lifting your hips. Scoop the belly Nice scooped abdominals, just like we do in Pilates. Reaching back, it all comes together. It's foundational for everything we do. And pause. That is the end of the first half. We've got 2 more rounds of shoulder taps and little plank toe taps. All right, I'm gonna turn the other way too, even myself out. 1 nice strong plank. Feet a little wider than our hips, allowing us to stabilize and tap those shoulders. Gaze can stay down on the ground. I'm looking at you guys, making sure you can see me in the video. 6 seconds. Nice and slow, belly button to spine. And rest, take that pause. We're going to those plank alternating toe taps. And 5, 4, 3. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, reach back. Lift from your core, try to scoop yourself forward. Exhale back. Try to scoop yourself forward and reach back. Doesn't matter if you touch the toe or not, we're just looking to reach and get there one day. 3, 2, pause 1. Last set by set. One more time for our taps in our down doggy planks. So I'm gonna face forward again. 2 and 1, we're locked in. Nice, steady, slow. Look at it. Doesn't look like anything's happening behind my shoulders. It's like a magic trick. 10 seconds. Press the earth away. Grab the ground with those 5 fingers when they're down. Grip it like you're holding a ball. And then drop it down. 2 and 1. Mosquitoes are starting to come. Danger. Danger. All right, we're gonna do the alternating toe taps one more time. 3, 2, get in that plank. 1, nice inhale. Exhale, scoop and lift. Tap the opposite toe. Inhale, scoop yourself forward and come back. So it's kind of like a little wave motion as you come into that high plank. And then you reach and tap back. Pull forward, reach and tap back. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm sweating. Okay, we have 1 more circuit left. That's it. And our last circuit is a bear hold and kick throughs. So when we do that bear hold, we're gonna be nice and tight. Knees are gonna stay under quads, wrists are gonna stay under shoulders. Same rules apply to the hands. So see right here, if I were to put my hands down like this, my index finger slightly point in. When we're on the ground, we wanna slightly turn them out. Index fingers should be exactly perpendicular to the top of your mat if you're using a mat. Your thumbs are the ones angling up, not this way, this way. That's what we want. Grab the ground, and we're gonna go in our bear pose first, and then we'll do the kick throughs together. You're gonna listen to my cues for the kick throughs. People get these all sort of wacky. I'm doing them on an incline, so it's gonna feel even funnier, but listen, Linda, okay? Oh, we have 20 seconds. I guess it will. This is it, don't give up. It's 4 minutes. You can do 4 more minutes. You've already done 36, so here we go. In 10 seconds, you're gonna get in your little quadruped position, tabletop-like position, and then you're gonna get your knees off the ground. Shins are gonna be parallel. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me. Wrists are underneath. We did the hands. Knees are underneath my hips. Shins are parallel to the ground, and I'm hanging out. Good news, bad news. You're hanging out. For me, staying still is harder and more difficult than movement of any kind. But we're here. 5, 4. I recommend getting out of it. 3, 2, 1. Get out of it. Shake it out. And then we're gonna go to kick throughs. I'm gonna face you for kick throughs so you can see what's happening. 3, 2, get in a bear first. 1, now you're gonna slowly pull your right thumb towards your chest, and as you do so, kick your left leg through. Pull yourself back, exhale to bear. Left hand lifts, right hand kicks. Pull yourself through to bear. So you're pivoting on that grounded foot, pulling yourself nice and tight, back to that bear pose, and then getting out of there. Okay. It's not so bad. And you can start picking up the speed, make it a little more cardio, a little more primal as you go. But now just stay still, hold the bear. Get that bear. Get. I had to turn the other way because we're uneven. Belly button to spine. Hands are grabbing. See how my knuckles are lifted up? If you were to zoom in a little bit. Maybe I'll zoom in on the video, be fancy like that. My back is flat. You could eat breakfast back there, just saying. 2, 1, get out. Q2. Kick throughs. Q2 kick throughs. We go in 3. And 2, get down. 1, pull your right hand up. Come back, snap it to center. Snap it to center. Don't be afraid to breathe, guys. I don't know why everybody gets so awkward about breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Yeah, and if you want to be not awkward about breathing, go do a kickboxing class or a boxing class until you're not awkward about breathing. 2 and 1. If you don't breathe in that class, you gonna die. Locked in. Are your index fingers pointing forward? Are you gripping the ground? Are your knees hovering? Is your belly button to your spine? All the things, broken record. Woo! 4, 3, quad should be talking. 2, 1, get out. I hate them, I love them. I always have to put something on here that I don't like doing, you know? Bear kick throughs. 2, 1, get down. Pull your hand up, kick it through. Kick those heels out. Breathe out every time you kick, every time you come to center. 3, 2, 1. We have 1 minute of work left, literally. Get in a bear. Get in a bear. Hold, because that's 20 seconds. Once you're done holding here, you get a 10-second rest. We do 20 seconds of kick through, and then you're done. That's a minute. Oh, my quads are talking. They talking. They're kind of yelling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't know if you notice, I talk more. The more stressed my body gets. 1 more set of kick throughs, guys. 3, 2, make them your best set, last set, best set. Let's go. Pivot. Keep your butt in line with your shoulders. Don't start piking it up. We're dropping it low. Knees never touch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Holy Hannah. 40 minutes on the nose, minus like a 2-minute intro though, so that doesn't really count. All right, guys, I hope you liked it. That was 8 circuits of Tabata. You could always do 1. You could do 2. You could do 3, whatever you've got time for. But again, you choose 2 exercises, 20 on, 10 off. You could just set your regular old timer or stopwatch on your watch. Whatever you got to do to get it done. But some movements better than no movements. Don't be a lazy bum. Get up, get your moves in today. Go do it in the sun if you can, if you've got a space. A driveway works just fine. The incline's nice for this one, a little fun. So I had no mat, I had no socks, I had no shoes. I had a couple weights. You could grab water jugs, you could grab anything. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple, stupid, simple, sustainable. That's all I'm going for here. So have a great day. Later.